What's up, fight fans? I'm Flyin Brian J for MMAmania.com. We're talking about the main event of UFC Fight Night 100 from São Paulo, Brazil. It is the 25th fight that's going to be happening on November 19th, this coming Saturday. It's a rematch between Ryan Darth Bader and Antonio Rogerio Nogueira. The first time they fought, Ryan Bader got a 30-27 victory, basically by doing what Ryan Bader is most known for, takedowns and a little bit of ground and pound. Actually, in the first round, Ryan Bader looked really ferocious with his ground and pound. On the feet, Nogueira, really solid boxer, was getting the better of Bader ever so slightly. Now that was 6.25 years ago, so we're going to be talking about what they look like lately. We would go over the tail of the tape, but as Mike Goldberg likes to say, everything is virtually identical. We are going to refer to Fightnomics by Reed Kuhn with Kelly Krieger, and a fighter that is 7 years younger than their opponent wins 65% of the time. Ryan Bader is 7 years younger than the 40-year-old Nogueira, and a fighter that is 40 years old only wins 30% of the time. So those two stats compounded, it doesn't look great for Little Nog. Now let's go into the stylistic portion. Little Nog, of course, he's known for his boxing and he stands in a southpaw stance. His older brother is known for his submission skills, but Little Nog does not have a single submission victory in his UFC career, and in his total career, we'd have to go back to 2009 for his last submission victory. Now on the feet, he stands really planted with his feet on the ground and stands really firm on them, and he throws really good 1-2s, and the last time that he fought Bader, his hands were pretty fast, but since that time he's slowed quite a bit, I think. His jab is still really quick, but his left straight behind it has slowed a lot. And when he knocked out or TKO'd Patrick Cummings in his last fight, the way he set it up was he kind of pulled off on his left straight and then followed it with a right hook that got Patrick Cummings a little bit wobbled. Now in the first fight, Bader took Nogueira down 5 times, but against Cummings, who was also a really good wrestler in the light heavyweight division, Nogueira was able to fend off of his takedowns. Now Ryan Bader, since the first matchup, has lengthened his stance a little bit, which behooves him quite a bit, and he's upped his footwork. He's more mobile inside the octagon. I think that's going to be really good for him in the rematch here. He also throws a pretty good power kick, which is going to be good for him against the southpaw in Nogueira because Nogueira's body's going to be open. Of course, the reciprocal is true. Bader's body's going to be open to Nogueira, but Nogueira threw quite a few kicks early on in their first fight, but since that time, he hasn't thrown too many kicks. And I think that he might not throw any at all, or very few, because he doesn't want to risk getting taken down by Bader. You know, Bader could catch a kick and get him to the ground. As for Bader's striking, he sometimes leaps in with a leaping right hand. And that got him in trouble against Lyoto Machida, like a little blitz, a bull rush. He got knocked out, of course, against Machida. And also, he kind of bull rushed in on Teixeira when he had Teixeira hurt in their fight, and that got him knocked out as well. So if he tries that against Nogueira, who I mentioned Nogueira is slower, but he still has his timing and accuracy. So if Bader kind of dives in there, he could get caught with that left straight, and these 4-ounce gloves, anybody could go down at a moment's notice. Ryan Bader is a 3-1, close to a 4-1 favorite in this fight, and I think that that is correct. I think that Bader will be able to get quite a few leg kicks off on Nogueira. Because Nogueira stands in this very planted stance, it could really mess up his lead leg. Patrick Cummings had a little bit of success on Nogueira in that sense. And then since Bader has found that footwork, that movement, I think that's going to be able to get him out of the way of Nogueira's kind of slower punches, and Bader's going to be able to put his faster hands on Nogueira more often. Now this is a 5-round fight, and the first one was 3 rounds. But we've seen in the past that Bader has the ability to grind out a fight Bader style for an entire 5-round fight. So I wouldn't put it past Bader to get a 50-45, maybe unanimous decision, but I might pick Bader inside the distance with a ground and pound stoppage. Either way, I'm picking Ryan Bader via either late ground and pound stoppage or a decision, 50-45 style, maybe 49-46. If you think that Nogueira is going to get the upset victory in the rematch, tell me about it in the comment section down below. Also, if you agree with me, please tell me about that in the comment section down below. Once again, please give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you on my next one. Namaste.